Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's out to the left and complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game at 16th on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I can't get yards.
33. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Lining up for the point after.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, Yeah, they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Overall linemen, the better they fucking block. 199.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now Jones throwing after the interception. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off near the 42. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Number 20.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
5 now. Jones. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on a catch and run.
6-yard line.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
By the Eagles.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. KJ Hamler, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
How many yards was it?
Bullock good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
And then
From the gun,
like, I ain't got no trade B.
Jones. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 44. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
28, Texans nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Intended for number 26.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam.
Carrier tackled by Samson Ebukam. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
9-yard line.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Jackson from the shotgun.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50. And they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And fights through one man. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 47.
Jones.
Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and
from the gun, Jones. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
21-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And it's complete. Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. And right side, Henry's got it. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Jones Operating from the gun. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Samson Ebukam. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now Jones. Off play action. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Operating from the gun. Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Smith Jr.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He finds some open field here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Jack 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Texans' 49-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. KJ Hamler with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Eagles continue to roll. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive should deserve to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Tackle made back.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. From the gun, Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a handoff looking right. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was
working with a 2nd and 3. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Key 26, key 26. 3.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 41. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And an Eagle first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 38. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Here's Jones, throwing on third and long. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Jones now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
24 is the mic.
To throw again, Jones. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, second down.
A loss of 2 brings up
on second and goal. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up third and goal.
Operating from the gun, Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Credit that break up to Greedy Williams. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever has trusted...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 18. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and...
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Eagles, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, for the Texans, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Sinatra, flying mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many copies I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't wear my heart out on my sleeve.
Just like him, oh shit.
to the